Our dear sponsors, supporters, and friends of Birthright. Half a year has passed and so many things have happened in our community. We want to inform you what has happened for the past 3 months as we advocate for the inclusion of persons and children with disabilities in Muntinlupa City. April 5, 2022, Birthright hosted representatives from Vietnam and other Asian countries who assessed Barangay Poblacion on sexual and reproductive health rights implementation, and interviewed teacher Miriam on how she teaches sex education in an inclusive classroom in Birthright School. April 6, 2022, together with Persons Disabilities Affairs Office or PDAO personnels, we conducted a leadership and value formation workshop for the newly elected officers of the Muntinlupa Federation of PWD organizations. The newly elected officers also took their oath in front of Dr. Carol de Guzman, PDAO chief, after the workshop. April 11, 2022, Norfolk CBID Project Director Taze de la Cruz assisted Birthright in consulting with the barangay leaders of Poblacion and Sucat. If they want to have a memorandum of agreement with Birthright to implement community-based inclusive development projects in their barangays. Barangay Captain of Sucat, Honorable Rafi Sevilla, 4th from the left, was excited to work with Birthright. April 20, 2022, 4 youths with disabilities were included in the trauma healing workshop at Solace Valley, Antipolo with Mrs. Beth Sunico. May 13, 2022, ad hoc officers of Integrated Blind Muntinlupa or IBM had a value formation and trauma healing workshop at Birthright. They promised to work together and dedicate themselves to advocate for the rights of children and youths with visual impairment. May 16, 2022, Norfolk CBID Project Director Ms. Taze de la Cruz met with the officers of the Muntinlupa Down Syndrome Association or MDSA and the Muntinlupa Parents of Children with Cerebral Palsy Association or MPCCPA to guide them to clarify their goals, mission and vision and guide them through their plans and pointed out their priorities as a people's organization. May 17, 2022, Norfolk's Ms. Taze de la Cruz with officers of Muntinlupa Parents of Children with Cerebral Palsy Association. May 20, 2022, in tandem with PDAO, Birthright conducted a disability sensitivity workshop with the focal persons of the 8 different barangays of Muntinlupa. They also formulated their plans and determined their priorities in doing their responsibilities. Focal persons for PWD experience a taste of being visually impaired while eating their lunch. Once a week since April 2022, CBID Coordinator of Birthright Ms. Chum del Rosario together with CBID worker Marinella Cabay go around the homes of children with cerebral palsy to teach their parents how to habilitate their children and check them for wheelchair fitness. At times, PDAO nurse Sir Buboy Benavides accompanies her. The music therapy for children with Down syndrome started last May 17, 2022 every Tuesday and Thursday at Birthright Center. This came about as the Muntinlupa Down Syndrome Association parents said that their children have experienced isolation during the COVID lockdown and needed psychosocial intervention. Some have stopped communicating due to depression and some have not been socializing. In view of this, music therapy was conceived by Birthright as a psychosocial intervention to uplift the children and youth spirits and encourage them to express themselves through music. Some youths are also being trained to form a lyre band as Muntinlupa's P. Dow donated 40 lyres for the youths to form a music band. Teacher Danielle Abrazaldo conducts the musical training for lyre and also the music therapy for the children. June 11, 2022, in coordination with Chinmaya Mission, Norfil, SLF, Local P. Dow, CPREF and Ayala Mall South Park, Birthright distributed wheelchairs to 28 children with cerebral palsy and other disabilities. 25 customized wheelchairs and 3 standard wheelchairs were given away together with 5 kilo rice and hygiene kit for the 28 families of the children. Teacher Miriam spoke on perspectives to disability and Shella Tuganan of CPREF spoke about the proper use of wheelchairs to the families and how they help children develop physically and socially. We have learned so much this first half part of the year. We have to work together with a network of organizations to be successful in serving the PCWD community. We cannot be successful if we do it alone, but the more we have people in our network, the more support we get, like in our distribution of wheelchairs. We worked with Ayala Mall South Park so we could have free venue for the distribution of wheelchairs. We got the P. Dow personnels to recommend us and our sponsors are happy that we have a nice cool place as venue. We also learned that the families we help have something to contribute. Some mothers are working in government offices and can help us in our advocacies. It is such a nice environment if we can tap everyone to help each other make our projects successful.